welcome back to the channel. So today we got a 2013 GMC Sierra four-wheel drive. Belongs to my father. It needs a couple new struts put on, so that's what we're going to be doing today. You got to remove the wheel centers. Spray some PB blaster on it. Okay, we'll spray a little PB blaster on the bolts here. Okay, so once you get down in here, you got to pull these wire connectors off. Now I'm going to spray it with PB blaster. Like I said, these are 18 millimeters. You'll need some extensions. They shouldn't be in there that tight. I think they only torque to 37 foot-pounds. So there's just three of them holding them on. It's just ratchet them all the way off. Try not to lose them. Okay, once you get them three out of the top, then we got to get to the bottom. And they're right here. They're 15 millimeter. And they're not in there that tight. They're only torqued to 37 foot-pounds. So you want to get those loosened up and get them out. Okay, so once you get them two out, just get a pry bar here. You can just pry this forward. Okay, and that'll drop right down. And we'll let this drop out. Tilt it forward. Just pull it right out through the top here. Okay, so before I put the new one in, I'm going to spray this all down with rust check. So here's the new strut. It's a Shock Tech. Anyway, we was able to get the pair for $250 Canadian. And the local parts store, they wanted $500 plus tax for a pair. And it comes with new nuts, but these ones are 15 millimeter. And I'm going to reuse the old ones, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Okay, so first we want to roughly get them lined up, so we're going to want to go this way. So, feed them down in here. And line up the started. So I'm going to use the new nuts that come with them just right now, just to help hold it up here. So now we'll need our pry bar again. There we go. Okay. I guess you might have to take a screwdriver and kind of get it lined up. Okay, so we got the first one started. Now I'll use the screwdriver again. She's way off, so I need to push on it here just a hair. Okay, so I'll just hold it there with the pry bar. Get our other one started. Okay, so I got them both started on the bottom. Okay, so here's the old nuts. Here's the new ones. The reason I want to reuse the old ones is because they got a lot bigger base. And I tried to find some washers for these ones, but I couldn't find any of the right size. So I'm going to use the old ones. I already replaced the passenger side just to see how big of a job it was. It's a very easy job, actually. But anyway, that's why I'm going to use the old ones. Okay, so I'm going to come back up top here and I'm going to tighten the 218s that I get on there. Okay, so I'm just going to snug that up for now. I'm going to come back with the torque wrench and torque them down. So I got them snugged up, all three of them. Now I'm going to torque them down to 37 foot-pounds, which isn't all that tight. If you ain't got a torque wrench, it don't really matter. You just tighten them up there. When you take them off, you'll have an idea how tight they are. Now we want to replace the wiring harness connections. There. So they're all back on. Okay, so we're going to go back down to the bottom bolts here and we're going to snug these up and then we'll torque these. So I had some technical difficulties. These new nuts that come with, this one here stripped out. It wouldn't even go to 30 foot-pounds. So I had to use one of the old ones. Anyway, it'll go, I got it set for 37 foot-pounds and she's got 37 on her. Okay, so we got everything put back together. I just got to put the wheel back on. And I'm going to replace the sway bar end links. The passenger side doesn't even have one. It fell right out, and this one here is broken. But instead of doing it right here, I'm gonna put it on ramps and do it that way. The sway bars, right now you got this control arm's hanging down, the other one's got weight on it, so the sway bar would be twisted a little bit. It's a lot easier to put it on with both wheels on the ground. Okay, once you get your wheel back on, be sure and torque the lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds, which I've already done on this. Then you can replace your wheel center. Just go hand tight. You don't have to go super tight with these. There's 6 of them on there. It'll hold on. Okay, so now we'll get it up on ramps and I'll put the new sway bar links in. Okay, so I got the truck up on ramps. I'm going to put the new sway bar end links in. So this goes here. And the centerpiece. Put the other rubber on top here. And this rubber goes on the top and it goes down this way. And the nut. Oh, almost forgot this piece. This goes on top of the rubber. The bolt's not long enough. What I got to do is compress these rubbers a little bit. So we'll just put that metal piece on top. We'll just crank her down a little bit. Just compress those rubbers a little bit. There now. I'll loosen that back off. Now the rubber goes down this way. There. There, we got her started. Okay, before I tighten that up, I better get the other side in. Okay, so we get the same issue over here. I have to compress it down had to go back and forth a little bit, try to press them rubbers in there. Now we got her. Okay, so I looked it up again. It does say 17 foot-pounds. To me, that seems like it's too much, but anyway, that's 17 foot-pounds. Okay. There. Anyway, we got them both set to 17 foot-pounds. Like I said, you might want to look it up for yourself to be sure that that's correct.